Tēnā koutou te whānau. Welcome to day 18 of our YouTube challenge. In today's video, we wanted to share a couple of quick tips for starting your own pakihi or business in New Zealand, as well as sharing our experience on the business that we've created, Tekotiri Limited. The first tip is pretty self-explanatory, te whānau. You have to have an idea. Something that you're interested in is always a good place to start. Maybe something that you're passionate about, which you can then turn into a business. That would be a great tip for us.
Yeah, I guess if you wanted to adapt on that a bit more, you could delve into like what problems need solving, what kind of value can you offer to others. Those are like the real big ones if you really want to go deep into it. But yeah, I would say grab out a pen and paper, brainstorm business, and just shoot off ideas, anything that comes to mind.
Tip number 2 is you want to do some market research. You want to have an understanding if that idea or that business is already out there. Are there any competitors that you might have to be aware of? Is that a need that your consumer or your community want? Really taking the time to understand your audience, your potential audience, your potential customers. The market is really important because you don't want to have this amazing idea and no one wants to purchase or support you.
Yeah. For our business, when we did our research, we saw that when it came to Maurako, which was the niche we wanted to aim ourselves into, we saw that there was a big gap. So when it comes to learning Maurako, there isn't very much taonga or products out there in terms of learning. You would either just get like a wooden dowel from Bunnings or Mitre 10, or if you've got an old broom at home, you just cut off the end of the broom and there's your training rako. And then the next step to that was like a fully carved taiaha that can be quite intimidating for people to use, especially if you've never used a rako before. So we wanted to create something that bridged that gap. That was the biggest thing. We found there was a gap, so we decided to fill the gap, and that's why we created our taonga. Tip number 3 te whānau is a business plan. I'm very much an organizer. I like to, plan things and make sure things go where they need to go. But when it comes to business planning, I'm terrible at it. So a lot of that is that nod. A lot of that is my darling's playing field. She knows that stuff like the back of her hand.
I'll try te whānau to find a template that I can pop down in the description below. But yes, it's very important to have a business plan. You essentially want to scope out everything that is required to bring your idea to market or to action your idea from start to finish. Think of everything, the timeline, the potential budget that's required for you to launch your business. Is it a product-based business? Is it a service-based business? All of those things are just going to be really helpful for you to be able to identify what your business is, who your customers are, and just map out exactly what your roadmap, I guess, is in that initial year of business. We sort of did the business plan as we went, and I think it's really important to note as well that your business plan can change.
Yeah.
Our business has changed dramatically from when we first started, so don't be afraid to alter it based on, circumstances and how things change. Have a go at it. I'll try find a template and pop it in the description below.
And number 4 is the most important one. Just start. Don't think. Don't spend too much time planning and all of that sort of stuff. Just start, or even just start on the idea, start on the brainstorm, start on the business plan, start on the research. Just start. I know that sounds very cliche and you're probably looking at it like, oh, everyone says that. Yeah, because it's true. Just begin. I am a professional procrastinator, and I can tell you from experience that it paralyzes you because you're too busy like, oh, the business plan and how much, and then, oh, but what about this and what about that, and is my whānau gonna like it? Is the bro gonna like it? Is my sister gonna like it? Is this? And then all of a sudden you've spent 3 hours thinking about stuff and you haven't even done anything.
Or 2 years.
Just write it down, whānau, write it down, and just start. Honestly, just start, because it might not work out, and if it doesn't, all good.
That's okay.
Alter, try again. that's basically it. There's a quote from a amazing speaker, Jim Rohn, and he said, "The time to act is when the idea is hot and the emotion is strong." So in other words, just as soon as it gets in here, just do it.
Just spend all your money. Jokes. Those are our 4 simple tips, e te whānau. It's not brain science or rocket science. I just wanted to finish off to plug in a couple of organisations that might be helpful for you to check out on your journey. The first one, I've obviously got to do this one, Whāriki. So this is my everyday mahi, currently on maternity leave. But Whāriki are a Māori business network based here in Tamaki Makaurau. They also have a Te Tai Tokerau branch, and Whāriki basically help to support Māori Pākehī, so those that own a Māori business, and those that whakapapa Māori. So they have some awesome resources to help you on your business journey. We also have a cool community hub where you can go in, kōrero with other business owners, get inspiration, share, connect, etc. So definitely check them out. King's Trust is also amazing. So we are a part of King's Trust as the alumni, but it's essentially a social enterprise that was founded by the king himself to support rangatahi or those under 30 entrepreneurs within their business endeavours, so definitely check them out. We also have Te Puni Kōkiri. This is predominantly again for Māori organisations. They are an amazing resource. They've been around forever. I don't really know too much about what they're up to at the moment, but they do have a helpful website with a lot of resources and a lot of connections that you can reach out to. The last 2 are community groups, I guess, that I'm a part of on Facebook. We have Girls in Business, so if you're a wahine toa, you can definitely join this one, and Side Hustle New Zealand. So these are just awesome community groups on Facebook where you can bounce ideas off other people, get inspiration, share an idea that you might have, just to get some insights from that audience. I would really encourage you guys to, speak to those around you, your friends, your family, those that are close to you, get some insights. It's always awesome to trust your gut, but if there's something that you're not an expert in, but say your mum's an accountant or your dad's a lawyer or your friend has a side hustle cutting hair, social media, or that sort of thing, lean on your support network around you. And if you don't have anyone, then these Facebook groups are awesome to be a part of and get that inspiration from. Last but not least, e te whānau, there is one website which is on business.gov.nz. I'll do a little screen share. This has a guide to basically starting your own business. It has a lot of templates in here, things that you need to think of in regards to a business name, a business structure. Are you going to be a company, a sole trader, GST, regulations, registering your business, really important. So make sure that if you're really serious about your idea and you've done all those things, that you then follow this checklist and make it official, basically. Okay, e te whānau, that is a wrap on this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything that we didn't cover that you're interested in learning a bit more about our experience, let us know in the comments below. Other than that, e te whānau, we appreciate your time. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you a popo.
Is that your mana wave?